Hello, lovely viewers. It's your girl Ajayaba, and this is your best corner. I want to thank you all for stopping by. I want to thank my returning subscribers as well as my new subscribers. So in my video today, I'm going to teach you how to make a simple palava sauce or Kontomire Stew recipe. So as you see me, we have started already. Now I'm taking the stock from the Kontomire, the hard root that is in between or in the middle of the kontomire. After that, I'm going to cut it into, small slices. I'm slicing it small as you have seen me doing. Then after that, my fire was ready, so I had to put a little water on fire to do some tea before we start the main process. So I'm going to pour some or add a little salt to my kontomire, and pour water into it, and then I'll rinse it. Yes, I rinsed it with the salt. I added salt to it because I wanted it to kill the germs that was in the kontomire. In fact, that was what mommy taught me. So I'll wash it for the first time, and then I'll rinse it again with water in a different bowl for the second time. So I'm rinsing it for the second time into the main, pot or pan that I'll be using for my stew. So I'll pour water into it and then set it up to be placed on the fire. Now I'm going to work on my, Koobi. Koobi in your kontomire stew gives it a very delicious taste. Guys, if you've not tried Koobi in your kontomire before, please try it. It gives it that, that Koobi taste. I can't even explain how, the flavor the Koobi puts in my stew. I just want you to try and then give me a feedback at my comment section. This tea was very, very delicious. So I'm going to cut half of my Koobi. I will not use the full Koobi because it was too big for the stew I was preparing at that moment. So I just took half of it, and then I'm going to work on it. And then after that, I'll soak it in water for it to soften a little before we add it to our main stew. So that is the water I am pouring into it. So now my kontomire is gone on fire, as you can see, and I'm going to start working on my vegetables. I'm going to work on some onions, some garlic, some tomatoes, and some peppers. That is what I'm going to use for the stew. With this recipe, I'm not going to add ginger. But you can feel free to add ginger if you want that flavor in your stew. So after taking the peel for my onion, I have my garlic. That is what I'm also going to work on. I have some tomatoes and some peppers. I'll work on all of them and blend all of them at once. Yes, I'm going to blend everything together in a blender, and then we add it to the stew. So now I'm going to wash my vegetables and set it up for blending. After that, I'll be chopping, some onions that I'm going to use to start my stew. So this is it. I'm going to chop it into small cubes, and that is what I'll use to start my stew. So this is it. Now my kontomire is good. You don't cook kontomire for too long on fire because you don't want to lose the nutrients that it comes with. So I only steamed it for about 3 minutes and I lifted it from the fire. So in the pot I'm going to use for my stew, I poured in my palm oil. I added in some momoni and my onions. Give it a little stir, then after 5 minutes, add in your tomato paste. This is very, very simple to make, Kontomire stew is one of the stew that you cannot go without. Yeah. So at this moment, I'm going to add my mixture of tomato, pepper, onion, and garlic into my stew. Kontomire goes well with some salmons and some wele. Yeah, so guys, I'm going to work on some salmons and I also work on some wele. This is my wele. I'm going to use half of the wele because my stew wasn't that much, so I didn't need to add all at that point. So I add half of my wele to my, my stew. Now I'm going to wash my wele and my salmon and set it aside. So my Koobi has been soaked in the water for about 20 minutes now. And so I'm going to chop it into small cubes, okay? And then I'll add it to my stew. So you saw me adding my Koobi to the stew, yes. I'll leave it to cook for about 3 minutes. I'm working on the other one. I'll also put it in it. So that is it for my Koobi. So after 3 to 5 minutes, I'm going to add my wele as well as my salmon to it. This is smoked salmon. Yes, that is what I'm using for my stew. Kontomire stew can go with yams, plantain, rice, some fufu or eba. Yes, it goes well with it. At this moment, I was washing my egusi. Yes, so I've put it in blender and I'm adding small salt to it, or a pinch of salt to it. And then I'm going to set it up for blending. So at this moment, I went to blend my egusi and I'm adding it into my stew. I love egusi in my kontomire stew. Yeah, you can add a little or more, but I decided to add more because I loved it in my stew. At this moment, if you don't want to add your kontomire, then your stew is almost ready. Yes, this is also called egusi stew. But the moment you add kontomire to it, it becomes kontomire stew. So that is what I have done. I just added my kontomire to it, and I'm going to leave it to cook just for about 3 to 5 minutes because my kontomire has been cooked already. I don't need to cook it for so long a time. So just about 3 to 5 minutes and my kontomire was done. So this is my kontomire stew. Now at this moment, I'm checking for my salt. My salt wasn't enough, so I added just a little, shrimp tablet, and then I'm going to add a pinch of salt to my stew because the Wele has some, iota of salt in it, so you don't need to add too much salt to ruin your stew. So I left it in the fire for about 5 minutes, like I said, and my stew was ready to be served with some rice and some coleslaw, or some salad. This is the Ghanaian way. So my rice was ready. I'm going to dish some out and serve myself and enjoy. Guys, you are all invited. And if you've watched till this far, thank you so much for watching. But please try your hands on my method, okay? Try your hands on my procedure and thank me later. Yeah, so this is it. Isn't it looking beautiful? Wow. Yeah. So guys, don't forget to share my video, like, and subscribe. Please subscribe to my videos, okay, and help me grow. But until we meet again, it is bye for now. Guys, enjoy with me, okay? Bye. Just enjoy some rice with me, okay? We'll meet again.